For those of you that haven't been here before, I often talk about decanting. So, two reasons for decanting. One is to remove sediment. So, a lot of young wines or youngish wines need to open up and breathe and develop some character. So, by decanting, you allow them to do that. So, that tells me two different decanters. The younger the wine, the more it needs to breathe. The older the wine, the less it needs to breathe. The wider the base of the decanter, when you pour the wine in, it has the most possible air to wine contact. That is for young wines. But old wines, I use my small base decanter. So it's less air to wine contact. So when I pour the wine in, there's not a lot of breathing going on. The other thing is, what bottle do I age my wines in, which is best? I always age my wines in the Bordeaux bottle. If I'm drinking them right away, I do it in the Burgundy bottle. Burgundy typically is Pinot Noir, Gamay Noir, Chardonnays. Bordeaux are Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Merlot, Malbec, and Petit Verdot. The reason why is the shape of the bottle. I always age my wines lying down on their side, label up. Never rotate your bottles. Some people like to go in and spin them around. Don't do that. Don't touch them. For the two people here that are aging them, and one of them is me, label up. The reason why is, over time, your bottle is going to throw sediment. How do you know where the sediment is? If your label is always up, you know the sediment is always there. So when I go downstairs to get my wine, I bring it upstairs. It's my baby. I protect it. Okay, you come up, you put it on the table very gently. You open the bottle up. You pick it up again gently. You have your decanter already ready to go. And when I pour the wine, I'm pouring it out very slowly. I know all the sediment is here. I pour, and I stop there. Because this little neck here in the bottle is where all your sediment will collect. So that will keep 1 ounce of wine right there and a little bit of sediment, and then you just take it up, and that little bit's in the bottom there. Sediment won't hurt you, but it will taste bitter. If you age your wine in this bottle, it just will all slide out. There's no neck there to help you remove it. So basically, these are the 9 principles of food and wine matching. A lot of what we talked about tonight. So very quickly, number 1 is match your wine to the strongest flavor on the plate. So you have a whole bunch of things going on, and if you could only have one wine, which I don't know why you would, but if you only have one wine, then you really got to look at that most dominant flavor there and match your wine to that. Number 2 would be balance the weight of the wine to the weight of the food. So the lighter the dish, the lighter the wine, the heavier the dish, the heavier the wine. Number 3, fatty, greasy, or rich dishes need a dry wine with good acidity to cleanse the palate. Because acid cuts through fat and grease. It kind of cleanses your palate. Number 4 is salty dishes need a slightly sweet wine with full fruit flavors, moderate acidity, lower alcohol, and no tannin. Salt often fights with a lot of things, so that little bit of sweetness is important. Number 5, hot, spicy dishes require refreshing acidity, lower alcohol, and fruity wine with a touch of sweetness. Number 6, cream sauces and butter require wine with good fruit and matching creamy style to complement, kind of like a Chardonnay and an Alfredo sauce, or contrasting acidity to cleanse the palate. Number 7 is the dessert wine should be sweeter than the dessert. Number 8 is rare meats need young tannic reds and well-done meats need older or fruity reds with little tannin. And that's how you decide when you drink your red, how you like. And the last one is foods high in acidity are complemented by wines high in acidity. So acid loves acid. Okay? So those are some of the principles of wine and food matching. As you know, these products aren't made yet, so we couldn't taste them with you. We had to find the closest commercial equivalent wine to go. So this is what we had. So the Gruner Veltliner, the wine was called Gruner. Gruner Veltliner. The name of the company is Gruner. Okay, so Gruner Veltliner, 2009. The Pacifica White was a menage a trois. Just because there was 3 grapes in the blend. Take your mind to the gutter of the other thing. The wine number 3, the Shiraz Viognier, was Gem Tree Bloodstone Shiraz Viognier from Australia. Wine number 4 was the Italian Primitivo, and if anybody can speak Italian, that's the name of it. It was the Primitivo. It was actually 2006, so it's already kind of 4 and a bit years of age. And the last one, the Juro Tinto, was the Quinta de Crasto 2008. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you had a great time tonight.